good morning, Motivational Drive-By. Coco here. How you doing today? This is a long one. Once again, Leo Buscaglia. It is paradoxical that many educators and parents still differentiate between a time for learning and a time for play without seeing the vital connection between them. Wow. Yeah. Wow. You know, what amazes me is the people who can't see the connection between anything. If you make learning fun, kids can learn. If you make learning boring, duh. You know, I think of a couple scenes in a couple movies that are so prevalent. In the Whoopi Goldberg movie where she's a nun, or actually she's not a nun, she's in witness protection kind of thing, and she stays with the nuns. And there's that one, the Latin, the teacher who teaches Latin, and he's like monotone, and like people are sleeping, and there's a guy drooling, and there's this big puddle of spittle on his desk. Or in Ferris Bueller, when they're doing the economy stuff and all that. I substitute teach. I'm gifted that I get a chance to see classes, and I can tell which teacher is engaging and interesting and exciting the students, and which teachers are tragically boring and awful. And it's quite amusing because people don't see the value of making fun out of the learning process. But then again, people don't understand the relationship between science and math and music and art. I mean, how important, they cut back on art, not realizing that science and math is art, and mathematics is music. And if you make it all fun, kids will learn. And there's all kinds of fun learning games, and that's why there's all these learning toys are so popular, and why there's companies that make video games, educational video games, and they do well because kids are learning stuff. And if you make something fun, kids are going to be able to do it. And if you make it tragically boring and awful, not so much. Think of yourself. How you dread if you have to, at work, if you have to go to some sort of a workshop or something. You go for the donuts and you go for the coffee, and you hope you can stay awake through the presentation. That's a bad thing. Now I guarantee you come to one of my programs, you will not be bored. You will be laughing. You will have some fun. You'll laugh at yourself. You'll laugh at me. But I'll bring up situations, and some of it's embarrassing. I mean, it's all about that. I mean, you truly need to recognize fun and excitement, and that's how you learn. It's passion. Teachers who are passionate in high school are the teachers that the kids love. I know a lot of those teachers, at least in the schools that I'm at. And you know something? You talk to the kids, you say, who's your favorite teachers? And guess what? There's a very few of them, and there's a very common link between them. And they're passionate about what they do. They love what they do. And unfortunately, with the school cuts, I'll bet most of them, or a lot of them, have been cut. And it's too bad. That the teachers who are absolutely brilliant, absolutely amazing, got cut. But once again, that's getting into stuff that we don't want to talk about. So, as always, have a stupendous, amazing day. Be passionate. And we'll talk more tomorrow. Bye-bye.